You couldn't even put me down after being on Bambi legs. You hit me 10 shots. 10 clean shots on the chin. No canvas touch. You're in the rematch.
You don't look at me anymore. I miss you.
Do you miss me? It was perfect. Tyson good at keeping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, was keeping good.
Tyson Fury offered a severe warning to Oleksandr Usyk ahead of their highly anticipated rematch. Additionally, professional boxer Hamza Shiraz pointed out that every single effort put in training and developing a strategy makes a huge difference on fight night. Hamza was convinced that if Fury's mindset going into the fight is good, then he should definitely win the rematch.
He's a legend, he is.
Any thoughts on Fury's recent comments?
Not really. Listen, he knows what he's doing. He's been at the level of the sport which I haven't been at, so I don't know what it's like to be at that level, and inshallah one day I will. But I suppose every little move and every little interview you have is all a mental battle. All the little 1% or 0.1% in the rematch, I think Fury should come out with a win.
Mark Tibbs commented that Usyk is a tremendous fighter with incredible ring IQ and footwork. On the other hand, Tibbs stated that Tyson Fury almost won the previous fight but got caught with a few good shots. So it's on Tyson to redeem himself and secure the victory.
Usyk is such a sophisticated, accomplished boxer like Fury, but he's smaller. And Fury almost was there last time out. And Fury, I've said it before, I say it again, would have known what he did wrong instantaneously. And he's just got to put them right to get the victory over Usyk.
Meanwhile, the Riyadh season just dropped the most viral boxing trailer ever created in the history of the sport, and the fans are losing their minds over it. The promo portrayed Tyson Fury seeing Usyk everywhere and having nightmares about him, which is somewhat true since Fury has never lost to an opponent like Usyk. This trailer has put even the biggest promotional companies to shame.
Ah, you're awake, Mr. Fury.
Welcome back.
You don't look at me anymore. I miss you.
Do you miss me?
Moreover, Tibbs shared that both Usyk and Tyson are tremendous fighters, and they have the thirst for victory. But it's a very hard fight to predict. Mark further commented that either one of them could win the fight, but there is still the fact that both men are at the end of their career. Tibbs stated that the victor will be the one who has the most endurance.
He never gives up, Usyk. None of them boys at the top like that even think about giving up. It's just, a couple of mistakes he made. I'm hoping he will, because he will correct them and then he'll be victorious. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because, could be times of, we don't know if he's over tipping at the edge now. We don't know.
Additionally, Mark Tibbs stated that Usyk may be thinking that he has the upper hand in the rematch since he has already beaten Fury. But a real fighter would give it everything he has got despite winning before. Tibbs claimed that Tyson will use everything in his arsenal, and it's the same for Usyk as well.
1,000,000%. He'll feel he has the upper hand, Usyk, of course. But a real fighter, that will give the other fighter an edge too, because he knows he's got to put it in. He's got to put it in. He's got to put it in. So yeah, it works both ways.
In a recent face-off, Tyson Fury expressed confidence in his abilities to defeat Usyk, which was evident from his performance in the previous bout. Fury shared that Usyk lost his chance of knocking him out in the first fight and made a really big mistake. Fury made it clear that the rematch would be a different story, vowing to dominate and deliver a decisive performance in their second showdown.
10 clean shots on the chin. No canvas touch.
On the other hand, Oleksandr Usyk shared that he won by the grace of God. But if Tyson Fury thinks that he won, then it will be determined in the rematch.
My hands was here. I win. Thank you, God. But if Tyson think what Tyson win, no problem. For me, no problem. Listen, we have one more fight. 21st December.
Oleksandr Usyk shared the real reason why he shaved his head and became a hitman. Usyk stated that the brain contains memories, and he doesn't want to lose his focus by remembering the previous encounter. He said that now he is in the present and will face Fury with a different technique.
It's present. My focus is 21st December.
Moreover, Tyson Fury shared that he doesn't hate Oleksandr Usyk because he is a good God-fearing family man, and he made him millions of dollars. Tyson, however, thought that he won in their first encounter, and that was his opinion.
He's a good God-fearing Christian family man. Why would I hate him? And he's made me millions of dollars. I love him.
On the other hand, Tyson Fury remains prepared to face the Ukrainian Oleksandr Usyk as he showed off his boxing abilities ahead of the fight.
Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym, as you can see. Counting down the days until I can get my redemption on Usyk. December the 21st.
Furthermore, Tyson Fury's promoter, Frank Warren, commented that Fury is being heavily underestimated in the rematch, and Usyk is being chosen as the favorite. Warren shared that Alexander may be one of the best boxers in history, and that is a good thing because when Fury beats him, then Tyson will be the best heavyweight of his generation.
All the doubters, a lot of the journalists were saying that Usyk is now up there with all the legends of the sport. The Muhammad Ali's, the Fraziers, the Foремans, the Joe Louis as being one of the greatest and certainly the greatest of his generation. And I'm pleased they've said that because when Tyson beats him, no one can debate the fact that he's beat the best of his generation, which will make him the best of his generation.
Meanwhile, Usyk commented on the vicious left hand that dealt some serious damage to Fury. He said that it was a perfect punch and it almost put Tyson to sleep in the previous encounter.
It was perfect. Tyson good at skipping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, I was keeping good.
Veteran heavyweight Derek Chisora has weighed in on the rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, and it seems he's siding with one over the other. According to Tyson's former boxing rival, Chisora, Fury might not be able to turn the tables in the upcoming match. Derek commented, "Do I believe Tyson can beat Alexander? I look at the way he's going in sparring camp. I don't personally believe that. With the sparring partners he's got right now, they're not pushing him to be a menace, they're in awe of Tyson." Additionally, British professional boxer Jamie Moore said that Fury should go aggressive this time around and turn it into a dogfight. Jamie commented that Tyson should use his extra weight and height advantage to win the fight like a boss.
Hopefully, Tyson Fury can drag him into a dogfight like I thought he should have approached the first fight, because when you've got so much size and weight advantage, you've got to utilise it. And I don't ever think someone who's so ring savvy and experienced and learns from a fight as he progresses. Usyk is so well versed in that. He adapts to you so well.
Additionally, Derek Chisora commented on Usyk's fighting abilities and said, "I think Alexander is way more likely to start fast and finish fast. He knows he can hurt him now, so he's going to come and try and hurt him. He keeps saying that he won't leave him alone. I would love Tyson to win." But right now, those odds are not looking great. Chisora isn't alone in his apprehension. Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has also shared his concerns ahead of Fury's battle with Usyk. While Hearn is rooting for Fury to win, he believes Usyk has the upper hand. In a recent interview, Hearn stated, "I have no idea how to beat him, but Tyson Fury is a very smart fighter. He has smart people in the corner, but also from an IQ level in boxing. He's right up there. Unfortunately, so is Alexander Usyk." Lennox Lewis stated that there could only be one champion in the heavyweight game, and it turned out to be Alexander Usyk. Lewis shared that Fury can redeem himself if he plays his cards right, and he is in hard times right now. Lewis had hoped that Fury could do something different in the rematch.
It's one winner, and we found out it was Alexander Usyk. But for Tyson, he can look back at the fight. He's an up and down fighter where, sometimes he's down, sometimes he's up. Right now he's down, but he's pretty focused on getting back up.
Even though Tyson lost the first fight, he believes that the bout was one of his best performances to date. That is due to his perseverance and commitment to a challenge in the face of a formidable and intimidating rival like Usyk. However, Fury commented that he can definitely win the rematch with a few small tweaks.
I don't think I can be any better than what I did, because I think it was probably one of the best performances that I've ever done in my life. Although it didn't get the result, I thought it was a very fantastic performance against one of my best opponents.
Moreover, Dave Coldwell gave his honest opinion on the rematch and shared that neither Usyk nor Tyson Fury have a lot of strength and stamina left, given their advanced age. Coldwell commented that if Usyk applies the same technique he used in the last fight, then his chances of winning could skyrocket.
I don't know what Usyk's got left. I don't think Tyson's got a lot left. Certainly not in relation to what he was. So I think if Usyk's got a good percentage of of what Usyk is, I think he does it again.
Ricky Hatton shared that Fury made some big mistakes in the previous fight, which cost him the victory. Hatton believes that if Tyson uses his weight, height, and reach advantage, then he can secure the victory. But it was sad to see a little man bully a larger opponent in the ring last time.
I think impose his height, impose his reach, impose his weight difference. I mean, all the advantages he has, he didn't use last time. When he allowed, the smaller man, it's a good little man, isn't he? He's a good small man. But I think he allowed the smaller man to bully him around the ring.
Dave Coldwell praised Alexander Usyk for being in the heavyweight game this long, since it takes a huge toll on the body. Dave shared that the last years are definitely the toughest since the body starts breaking down.
It depends on who's got what left. I genuinely think that if Usyk's got anything left about him, because he's 36, 37, he's been in with big men now for the last few years where it takes a lot out of your body. I know with Tony's last 4 fights, he was having injuries going into the fights with injuries. It's just as you get to a certain age and you're just getting your body starts breaking down.
Usyk has always been on Fury's mind, which was clearly depicted in the promo. Tyson Fury is losing his sleep over his loss to Usyk because he made some fatal errors in the previous fight, which eventually cost him the bout. Fury shared that he sees Usyk everywhere, even in his dreams. Fury suffered the first professional defeat of his career in May when he fought Usyk. Both fighters showed maturity when they were asked about the results of the fight, and Tyson stated that he is a big believer in God and his plan for him in the rematch.
Both of you are just wrapped. What's it like watching this?
I'm happy.
Because you know the result.
Yeah.
What about you, Tyson?
I'm happy. Very happy.
Because it was a great fight.
Good fight. Listen, he got the decision. Fantastic. I'm a big believer in God. Okay? So I believe that God has a plan for everybody. Like Tupac said, you hit me with your best shots and couldn't do all. You know what's coming for you. I'm going to you up, bitch.
Former boxer Carl Froch shared that this fight is not going to change the fact that Usyk won fair and square the first time. So Carl took Usyk's side in his prediction. Froch commented, "It's not a fight we necessarily need to see. We saw all that we needed in the first fight, but rematches are very popular at the minute across the board. I'd predict an Usyk win. Probably on points. I couldn't rule out the late stoppage because if Fury does go for it as he suggests he will, he could gas out towards the end of the fight." Moreover, Carl shared that it would be great for British boxing if Fury could win, as it might even lead to a third fight, but still had his doubts that Tyson could secure a victory. Matt Macklin is thinking about both the boxers' strategies as the fight draws near. Fury and Usyk will try to outmaneuver each other in what Macklin compares to an exciting game of tactical chess. It is anticipated that the competition will be as much a contest of intelligence as it is a physical skill. Both fighters are known for having a high ring IQ, and the result will be determined by how well they can adjust based on their prior performances.
As much as it'll be fascinating, really, to see how that fight is won and lost. I think tactics will be so. I mean, the key in any fight, but I think in this one really will be, particularly because they're both so clever, and they'll both be analysing their performances. What they did well, what they didn't do well, what the opponent did well, and everything.
Mark Tibbs can't wait for the Oleksandr Usyk versus Fury rematch and said that he got a couple of tickets in advance. Tibbs pointed out that it would be a great fight, and he is looking forward to watching it in person.
Listen, absolutely. Some friend of mine promised me a couple of tickets to this show, the Usyk Tyson 2, but I'm hoping to get a job on it, so it's even better. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Johnny Nelson has weighed in on the Fury versus Usyk rematch and said that Tyson has never faced an opponent like Oleksandr Usyk. Nelson further said, "You can tell Fury doesn't like to play second fiddle to anybody. I'm quite sure this is a lot more personal now for Tyson Fury, no matter how he tries to look at it. Because now he's come up against a guy that he can't intimidate. He's come up against a guy that just doesn't give him anything according to multiple reports. The collective purse for the Usyk versus Fury rematch will set a new record at $190 million. Usyk will be making close to 60% of that, which is $114 million, and the rest would go to Tyson Fury. This would be one of the biggest and most entertaining fights of the year. Do you think Tyson Fury can win the rematch? Who do you expect to win by knockout? We would love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe for more content like this.